What is perfectly legal, but creepy as hell? Child beauty pageants. My parents put me in a beauty pageant when I was 7. The school reports from my teachers and verbal reports from my parents as well as others around me note that after that whole shtick I became friendlier, more outgoing and more personable. That is not what I remember. I remember being judged by weird and creepy people. Weird men and mothers commenting on how pretty I looked. I remember hearing a man say about me, "Just wait till she's 18, out of earshot of my mother. What I remember is being forced to hold hands with someone's clammy sweaty hands that always smelled like hair gel. What I remember is the humiliation as I realized I was supposed to walk to the center of the stage to receive my award, and I wasn't supposed to follow the voice that told me to come up. I ended up under the stage where the speakers were very confused, until they said they would like to request for me to come back onto the stage. What I remember is competing against 16-year-olds who were mean and awful to us younger ones. She stole my lunch and I was told I couldn't have more. Nothing happened to her. I was 7, but small enough that I could pass for 5. The bully was 16 and could easily pass for early 20s. I made one friend the whole time, in like 9 months from signing up until the final show, and she was the only good thing about that whole experience. She was like 10, so a bit older than me, and she had options for friends her age if she had wanted them, but she stayed close to me and made sure I was safe because she saw I was the smallest kid around and I was all alone. Then when I started getting a little older I became more of a tomboy. I was 12 at the time. My younger sisters were also put into pageants, and I believe they got runner-up a few times. My mother insisted I do another pageant. Despite me now being a tomboy, she dolled me up in this glob-forsaken dress, put enough aqua net in my hair to power a third world country, and constantly said stuff like, "Don't bite your nails, that's unladylike. Keep your hands folded in your lap, cross your ankles." When she went to use the bathroom, some gentleman gave me a card to fill out, asking me about my interests so they could interview me on stage. I wrote sharks 3 times. Then, when asked, I went into my 12-year-old spiel about the history of sharks, especially megalodon, all the while tugging at my dress, itching my arms, and throwing in the occasional stutter for effect. My mother sat appalled in the front row. Checkmate, mother.